Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. We upload new earwax removal videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM UK time, so please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching the earwax removal video today. Hope you're all having a good day. So we have 3 patients in this compilation video today. First patient's come through, very blocked up ears. You can see very deep-seated wax. Can you see you've got the outer edge of the wax there? It sits a bit closer to the camera than the center section. This patient has been using some cotton buds, which gives you this classic depression there in the center of the wax. So you can see really kind of stuck to the canal wall. So not an easy one to do. So I've introduced a little bit of olive oil in here, which is going to help to slide this across the canal a little bit better. And the first thing we need to do is just lift from the canal walls here into the central section of the canal. So just unpeeling the edges, bringing this down into the canal here. While you're just watching this, thank you so much for everyone who gave me some feedback after I asked for it in the last video. I've taken quite a few things you said on board, which is why we've got a longer video today, because everyone was asking for longer videos. Keep giving me the feedback, everybody. I love getting it. It really helps me to fine-tune the videos into something you guys actually want to watch. So you can see we're just pulling into the central section here. Just trying to find a loose edge at the moment. It's always more difficult, these pieces of wax that have been compacted using the cotton buds or Q-tips, because it makes the wax much harder and you end up with this long, thin layer on the outside. So never really easy to get away. You can see it's really dried on the canal. We've lifted a little bit. There's a bit of dry skin under this. We're going to use the crocodile forceps now, just to gently glide underneath there. Just trying to clamp onto that hard bit. Sometimes we're lucky, and when you hold onto it, the whole thing will come out, but you can see this is just torn that bottom section away there. So just back in now with the forceps. Just slowly, there you go, we've got a grip. Can you see it moving? There you go. So this is what I was aiming for the last bit. Whole thing comes away. Look at that. You can see all the dry skin that was underneath. The back end of it is actually broken away there. So as we've taken out the canal, so we'll just take that away there. You can see that section. Get a good look at that. When we take a look behind there now, you can see the eardrum. All looking really healthy, lovely shiny light reflex there. So this is the patient's second ear, so you can see we've got a very dry section of wax here again. So we're going to introduce a little bit of olive oil in here. Slowly working our way down, just trying to get a grip there with the standard size Zollner tube. You can see it's very hardened up, this wax, and this happens a lot when you compress it in with using a Q-tip. It dries the wax out, it becomes a more solid block, which is what's happened here. Struggling a little bit to get it moving, so I'm just going to opt to use the Jobson horn because we've got a little bit of a gap here at the top above this ledge. So we're just going to work in above that, gently depress into the wax there. That gives us a good bit of grip. There you go. You can see that front section. Look at the white there underneath is dry skin. The little silver bit of metal you can see is actually a piercing in the outer part of the ear, which is what you can see. It's not a tube or anything in there. So we've managed to break it away. Now we've got this really deep section here now. Very difficult to get a grip on this with the Zollner tube. Gently lifting, trying to peel this back. You can see it's really wedged down in here. The skin has dried into it as well underneath, which is holding everything in place. So you can see we're really struggling to get a grip. There's a little bit of movement there, but not a great deal. You can see it's not coming towards the camera at all very well. And you do run the risk then of pushing it further back if you try and push into it to get a grip. And because it's going to be sitting really deep in the canal, it's not going to be the easiest thing to get out. You can see you just can't quite manage that. Oh, there we are. We've got a little bit of a grip, a little bit of movement there. It's flicking up towards the suction. Look, it's bringing it from deeper in the canal, but just can't hold on to it very well. There we go. Now we've moved it again. got a grip of the base section there, trying to maintain the grip and bring it down the canal at the same time. It's a really delicate bit of movement, that one. What we're going to do now is just introduce a little bit of olive oil. Now we've got it moving. Now watch the difference now. As the olive oil works underneath, just moving it back and forth slightly. And then as soon as you get the grip, there you go, out it comes. Because you've worked that olive oil underneath it, you see that you formed a little barrier between that and the canal. Look how long that piece was. It was a fair size piece. There's the eardrum there. Yeah, because the oil's worked underneath it, helps it to slide across the skin a lot better. There you go. That was the piece we took out there. It's from about 2 centimeters to 3 centimeters. Look at the size of those pieces. They're absolutely huge. And here we are in inches. So you can see there we've got 3/4 of an inch. So a fair size few pieces there. So this is the second patient at compilation. So you can see we've got some very, very dry wax in here, sitting about halfway down the ear canal. So just going to try and lift this section of wax here from the canal wall. This patient comes through quite regularly to see us, suffers with very dry skin, which is why this wax has dried out as much as it has. So it's formed quite a large long piece of wax. This happens quite regularly for this patient. So that's all I want to do at the moment, is just to unpeel it from the canal wall. You can see we're just moving it off the canal there, just trying to unstick it a little bit. There we are. We've got a bit of movement there now. The glare you can see on the left hand side, that's due to just a little, you get a lot with dry skin and dry flakes of skin reflecting the light you're shining and bouncing back. So that's what's causing that at the moment. So we've peeled it away now, so we're going to use the crocodile forceps now to get a grip, just altering the width here, trying to get above and below the wax, trying to hold on to it tight enough to move it, but not too tight that we crumble it into pieces. There we are. Got it moving. Just going to alter grip. There we go. It's on its way out. Just slowing this down so you can see this coming out. Very, very long, thin piece of wax there. I'll show you that in a second. You can see we've got these dry skin patches here and there. This one here is going to be a little bit problematic for the patient, this little lift of skin. The rest of that's going to come away quite nicely on its own without us interfering too much. But this little piece at the bottom here, always difficult to get that little bit of skin away with suction, so we're going to use the crocodile forceps just to lift this from the canal. So we're just going to get underneath. Just unfortunately the one end of the jaw just pushed against that skin, so it pushed back into it rather than actually clamping onto it. There we are. I managed to get underneath that time and pull that away. And just the last little bit here, just lift that up. If you are enjoying the videos, guys, and you don't mind liking, subscribing and sharing, that'd be great. I think we're on about 182,000 subscribers now. It would be great if we get up to 200,000 by the end of the year. Bit of a tall ask, but I think we can do it. So you can see here we've got the eardrum there looking good. Those last little couple of dots will come away. Look at the length in that piece. That was one hard piece. It's, if we move it across, was that at least 3/4 of an inch there. We've got about 1.5 centimeters as well. So this is the last patient now in the compilation. You can see some very thick, sticky wax here, just blocking up this one canal. So we're going to use the standard size ulnar tube here. It's difficult to see the beginning part of this because the little cilia there are blocking our view slightly, but we've got a good grip onto that section of wax there. The idea here is to lift from the base of the canal, so we get a good grip on it, and then we can go in that little bit deeper then, which will give us the better view. So you can see we've got a bit of movement there now. You can see we've got the lift, just trying to get a good enough grip to pull this away. Here we are, wiggling back and forth. These little tiny hairs you can see here, they're not huge thick hairs. They're tiny, very, very thin little downy hairs. There we are. You see that coming away. That's the first section gone. Now, because we've taken this away now, it's going to mean we can get in that little bit deeper with the endoscope, which is going to clear our view up a little bit. There we are. So we're just going to go in now with the standard size ulnar tube. There we go. So we can see we can get past some of those hairs now. Just getting a grip on this deeper section, wiggling up and down. There we go. Bending it around the corner, out it's coming. So you'll see now as we bring this out, there we go. See that coming away? You've got that strip of skin there, look in the center of the screen at the moment, which is bound 2 pieces of wax together. So out that comes. There we go. We go in and take a look behind that. There we are. There's the eardrum looking lovely and healthy. So if we look at the other ear now, similar story on this side. You can see we've got a little bit lighter colour, little tiny pimple there, look on the left hand side just as you go in. Nothing that's going to cause any problems, but just something to point out as we're going into the ear canal. So let's get a grip on the base here. There we go. Lovely, that's starting to come away really nicely. And we'll just go in a little bit deeper now to get this next section. This should start working its way down the canal really easily there. There you go. A little bit of dry skin there holding everything in place, so just get rid of that. Bending, there we go. Just working this out of the canal, round the corner. There we go. Out it comes. Let's have a good look behind that now. There's that little pimple again there. There's the eardrum looking lovely and healthy. It's all looking really good. So this is what we removed. You can see from both sides there. It's 2.5 centimeters altogether. Inches. Oh, easy. An inch. There you go. Perfect. There you go.
Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already or you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. And as always, guys, until the next time, take care.